Whoa, 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 whoa. Wow, and Stuffed Dr. Mono, and Cool Bird, and Tracken, and Thera. I'm a little bit concerned about my connection tonight because it was it took a minute from when I hit start streaming. And it's just kind of stay there on connecting. I was a little worried. You are back from the convention. I saw the badge, the art that you posted. It is a cute little small dirg. Ryan, Stuff Draco, and Zep. Alright, and okay, good. Well done on the XP clip. Whenever I got to that part in the video, I remembered that you, Zep, had sent me a folder of all the various Windows XP sounds. And I'm like, alright, I can find it. I know it's in here somewhere. And yeah, it was the exclamation. And weekend was pretty good. I went to the weekly wing meet in VR chat, and I need a better computer. Sadness. Oop, I need to turn that down. Cuss! No, wait, that'd be Marf.
Yes,
Rar and Stuff
G.
Sticks. G? I'm just glad that I didn't imagine it. I think I heard it multiple times during that playthrough too. Figure out how to work in that clip from, oh, San Andreas. Oh, that would be great if I could do that. What could that be? There aren't a whole lot of things that I could use it for. No. Totally different one, Zep. So, in San Andreas, there's one of the little side things you can do. You can, deliver cars to this boat. And there is one of those cranes with little magnetic grabber thingies on it. And I kind of positioned it so that the little magnetic grabber thing was hovering just above where you bring the car. And so, play it? Okay. Gotta find it again. Let's see, that is... where... Is that this folder? Where did I find that? Oh, no, that wasn't in the backup. That was on the video drive. Exports. Fraps. Movies. So, not that one. Okay. Yeah, I did send it to you. I was just trying to find where it was on my own system. So, whoosh. You guys remember GTA San Andreas, right? Great game. One of the best GTA, actually the best GTA game, although I did like the soundtrack of Vice City better because 80s. Anyways, you take your car in and you park it and it takes car away, but what if there's a little magnetic grabber thingy in there waiting to grab the car? What if?
You have to suffer to belong. You can't take the heat. I don't need this shit.
What if? Man, I hope you guys could hear that. Did I remove the VCL No, VLC as a source in that scene. Also, where's the music? What happened to the music? Oh wait, this is live. That's where the music went. It's over here. Anyway, scrolling up because I missed some things. Sunday got deleted by the by Concrud. Oh, sorry to hear that. Barf, that sucks. But already feeling most of the way better. Good. Because you don't want to get the Concrud that sticks with you for a week or two. Playing a rare PS3 game called Magus. Never heard of that. Hang on. Oh, just remembered something else I was going to talk about. So, I will look up... Actually, I'll just... Magus PS3. Look that up in a bit. Whoosh, back over here. Okay, back to this tab. It was there, just quiet. It's fine. So, Steam has got some games on sale, and among them, they had the Mass Effect Legendary Edition for 92% off. It's like $5. I figured, hey, why not? I don't have the DLCs for any of the games, except for the, the ones they gave out for free. So, might as well, right? Right. So I went ahead and I got it and started it up to, maybe do a little bit of Mass Effectoring before stream. And it didn't work. Instead, because EA is terrible, you load it up and it connects to their EA app thing. Well, I already had that installed for some other thing elsewhere. So why not? Sure. Loads that up and it says, cannot connect to any servers. You can play it offline though. And it just had the Mass Effect Legendary Edition thing in the little box. And you can click that and it's like, okay, I'll just play it offline. It's not like I use EA app for anything anyways. Rar and Stuffed Churchy Dragon. And so I do that and it says preparing game. Preparing game. Preparing game. Your license key is invalid. To fix this, you need to delete your cache. Click this link for instructions on how to do that. You click the link. Server not found. So I asked Uncle Google, how do I delete the stupid license thing? And it said, you go to this one folder. It's program data, electronic arts, something, license. Delete everything you see in there. Okay, I go in there. Folder's empty. Mission accomplished. All files deleted. So, time to start getting more creative. They say, verify the integrity cache of this stupid thing. AWS servers were down a good chunk of today. Hey, is there a good reason why we should have everything under one company? That might be it, actually. Because I went ahead and I verified the game files, and it verified okay, and then I reinstalled the EA app, and it still kept happening. And then I said, okay, fine, I'm contacting EA support. That was about an hour ago when I type submit, and when I flipped over to LibreWolf to look at the to look up what Magus was, I remembered. Whoop. Still waiting. It'll send someday, right? Creating ticket. Whoop wop. So I might just refund it. I'll give it until tomorrow because maybe the whole problem is the AWS thing. But if it's still doing this shit tomorrow, I'm not even gonna bother with it. I'm just gonna say refund, whatever. Or... I wonder if there are DRM cracks for this. Check the whisper. Did you send Discord or Twitch or... I don't see it on Discord. And Twitch? Okay. Try getting it on CD keys. Well, I don't want to have to buy it again. Oh, here it is. Mwah. Amazon AWS outage has knocked services like Alexa, Snapchat, Fortnite, Venmo, or... Okay, so... It's entirely possible that it's underneath there. The walls have ears. Well, then the walls can hear me go, yar har. Fiddle-dee-dee. Half the modern internet relying on Amazon Web Services is not great. Yeah, the whole idea of everything being under just one company, and then that one company has a problem. Uh-oh, everything's broken. Well, time to go outside for a day. Good times. It's not good times. Antifa stream, call the feds. I'm going to fiddle the D. Hey, whenever you don't have internet access, you might as well do something with your hands, right? Check your bank. Going to a movie today? Oh, what you gonna go see? Zootopia? That's out, isn't it? That one's coming out soon. Comes out in November. Dang. Oh man, all of the mods have updates. It's probably fine. Oh, even Dragon Survival? I didn't see any updates posted in the Discord. It's probably fine. Oh, the theater has tickets for secret movies. Ooh. What kind of secrets? Where is the thing? Where's the... Oh, there it is. It's still loading. Alright, Stuffed Cherry. Welcome in for later. Not really interested in furry cop movie. Okay, that's fine. The first one was actually pretty good. Oh no, something went wrong and we couldn't connect to the Minecraft services. Oh gee, I wonder why. Hopefully we can do this tonight. Hope you don't get stuck seeing a chick flick for the secret movie. Oh yeah, do you get to pick the secret movie or is it a surprise? Going with a friend, last time they did the movie, it was Gladiator 2. Okay. I only saw the werewolves replay. Yeah, well, I'll just load up the YouTube videos for that and just set my headset down and go do something else. Okay, I guess I'm playing offline. We're playing Minecraft offline, which was, you know, how I tend to play anyways. If it's gonna work. I'm doing okay, Cherry. Oh, it's downloading something? It's downloading 72 megs of something. Well, hopefully it goes fast and doesn't rely on their servers for something. Do I still have Morrowind installed? I think I do. We might need we may need to do a fallback. Oh, wait, it's... No. Launching the game has failed. Failed to download the file. Well, screw you, Amazon. Have you played the new Poppy Playtime add-on for Minecraft? I have not. I've only just been playing using the Dragon Survival mod. Not even sure what Poppy Playtime is. Well, this stinks. This was my backup plan. Okay, well, Minecraft is no-go, so, welcome to Wednesday's stream, where we're just getting back into System Shock. Good times. Everything's going great. I hope that works correctly. System Shock. Play Quap. Well, there's that Baby Steps game. It's a horror game with killer toys. It's amazing the things that they've been doing with Minecraft. You can do play Cookie Clicker. I do like cookies, but I prefer to nom 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 them, not just poke 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 poke. They're showing early movies as in they are test screenings, or are they already out and just not advertised? The way to tell is if they want your feedback afterwards or not. In doubt, Final Fantasy? I guess Final Fantasy's an option. Think I'd like Magus if you ever... Yeah, I got a PS3. It's a sorcery RPG. Oh yeah, I was gonna look that up. Hey, oh dang it, I closed Libra Wolf. I need to reopen that. And Magus. PS3. Specify. And I'm just gonna minimize that. The Cookie God. You did buy Cookie Clicker? I didn't know you could buy that. I thought it was free. I thought it was just like a old web browser game. Oh, is there any... Hey, that's a good thought. Draken, that's a great idea. One-off games. Do I have... Let me check my things here. It is not in the list, so we'll have to add it. We're going to have to set this up real quick. And by real quick, I mean I hope I can do this real quick. You know, just... where's the... Did I... Oh, no, there it is. There. Music. Right, it's the Firehead Nick. Need a game to fill some time. Chrono Trigger, Final Fantasy. I've already streamed both Chrono Trigger and Final Fantasy VI. But, why don't we go... Let's fire up BizHawk. We are going to do some SNES. You have good ideas on occasion. And I got a couple games that we can smash out in a single night, so why don't we just do that? But first, I also need to add it as sources. So, game capture, I'm going to go ahead and BizHawk. Specific window, EmuHawk, same executable, whoop, and whoop, hey. We need to drag it down so it's actually behind things. Come on, scroll down more, scroll down more, there. Follow age. I don't know why it didn't work. Because that always worked with Firebot, and then Stream Elements would be like, "Oh, the thing borkened." Oh no, oh no. What if? It says it's connected. It says it's connected. Somebody attempt the fish command. Because if Firebot is also broken... Okay, that's working. Oh, that's good at least. And let's see, audio capture, because we have to do that as well. We're gonna, oh, wait, audio. I have a naming convention. Oh, that name is already in use? Wait, is it? Okay, there's, I don't have, well, I guess it's right there. And it is looking at the correct folder, the correct window. Gotta love tech issues. Yeah, thanks, Amazon. Okay, well. Oops. AWS ruined our plans. Let's go more retro. And let's see, category. Okay. Really? No results found. None at all. Oh god. Twitch is also on AWS. So its categories are also going to be screwed up. Yeah, commands I remembered to add to the list. Hey, oh, it's finally going. Oh, it's finally catching up. What's the issue? VP, Amazon Web Services is borkened and dead, so Minecraft doesn't work because it has to download something, or it has to connect to something or download something, and the download and connecting to something's failed, so the game just refuses to start. 3 years and 10 days. Yeah, I'm working on. I'm trying to change the category to what we're doing instead, if it will allow me to. Okay. What's the difference? Why is... You know what? Yeah, sure, whatever. This one. Whoosh. Ha, get wrecked, bot. Okay. So we're gonna do some Mega Man X. I can blaze through this game pretty quickly, so that'll be a fun little time. I haven't played this in a little while. Mega Man X is my favorite Mega Man game. Oh, you can also and I guess I don't need the keyboard today. Gamepad. Nom engineer work. Oh, it has 8,192 terabytes of memory. That's so much. This is so far in the future. But Dr. Kane types extremely slow. Out of order feed fruit. Graphics. And just all this stuff. None of it matters, but I guess they decided, hey, we need to point at different things. He's got arms, he's got legs.
Dragon fruit.
He's got dragon fruits. Actually, he doesn't. I have dragon fruits. But he has a lightweight titanium X alloy. Also a really annoying alarm. Yum, 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 yum. He is the first of a new generation of robots, which contain an innovative new feature, the ability to think, feel, and make their own decisions. However, this ability could be very dangerous if X, if that is his real name, were to break the first rule of robotics. A robot must never harm a human being. The results would be disastrous, and I fear that no force on Earth could stop him except maybe some spikes. Approximately 30 years will be required before we can safely confirm his reliability. Unfortunately, I will not live to see that day, nor do I have anyone to carry on my work. Therefore, I have decided to seal him in this capsule, which will test his internal systems until his reliability has been confirmed. Please do not disturb the capsule until that time. X possesses great risks as well as great possibilities. I can only hope for the best. September 18th, 20XX, T-Light. X! Yeah, it's Mega Man Twitter. Favorite Mega Man game as well? You have good tastes. Let's just roll. So, the implication that X is the first robot that can think, feel, make its own decisions kind of implies that the original Mega Man really was just a slave, doing whatever Dr. Light tells him to do. I got a feeling that my wrist is not going to be happy with me when I finish this. If I keep mashing like that. I'm getting too old for this shit. I don't need that health down there. We're good. We're going hitless. Or at least hitless so far. Uh-oh, OBS Studio is disconnected. Hang on. We can, reconnection successful? Are we back? Okay, we are back. Refresh if needed. I lived! Oh, this AWS outage. I'm guessing that's also to blame for this. Oh yeah, I need to give focus to my SNES again. I could have played this on the SNES Classic. It's on there, isn't it? Wait, boop, boop, and they both fall. We had something similar. I couldn't connect to your bank earlier today. It's entirely possible. A lot of things run on AWS. It was funny because back on Sunday, I was watching the Cowboys game over at my dad's house, and there was a commercial for AWS, and my parents asked me what that was, because the commercial doesn't exactly... It's not very clear on what it is. And so I just explained it's basically like server hosting and stuff. And related services. And they're like, oh, okay. And now here we are today with it breaking the whole thing. I watched the sports ball? Yep, I did. Okay, well, time to fight Vile. Anyway, it's an epic brawl, one for the ages. Remember misreading what Dr. Light said whenever you get your first upgrade? They actually didn't want you to use the upgrades? Well, he kind of probably doesn't. And if I did, he would be disappointed. Aww, made the game a lot harder. Yeah, especially since... Seems AWS only affected the East Coast. Interesting, because a lot of things seem to be broken. You worthless piece of scrap metal. Did you really think you could defeat me? I was literally AFK the entire fight, so no, I didn't think I could. Yeah, you have to lose this fight. He gets you down to near fatal, then he gives you the little stunny bolt thing, picks you up, cutscene, Zero comes in, is awesome. I love his helmet. Used to think Zero was a girl because of the ponytail. I guess I'm not powerful enough to defeat him. Wait. I'm not powerful enough to defeat him. X, you shouldn't expect to defeat him. He is designed to be a war machine. Remember, you have not reached full power yet. Trans Zero, imagine. Zero is the shiznit. I loved it in X3 when you could actually play as him, but then they did it kind of bad. And so he was actually too tall to go through some spaces. I think it was. And then also you couldn't, like, fight bosses with him at all. And if he died, you lost him for the rest of the game. If you use all the abilities you were designed with, you should become stronger, I hope. You may even become as powerful as I am. I'll scout ahead and collect as much information on Sigma's fortress as I can. You go do all the hard work. Zero is so dreamy. I'll meet up with you when you get there. See you later. X, I know you can do it. Ninja Turtles, you have my support. Make sure we write that down. We don't want to have to play that intro stage again. This game's soundtrack is fire. Need to sit down and watch the old Ninja Turtles cartoon one day. But do you really? Pinky is broken. AWS. It's supposed to be horns, but it's not working because the hand tracker doesn't like whenever I angle my hand up too much. Pinky is broken because I drink my tea pinky out too much. Anyway, we got pictures of the stage. We got a world map showing you where all the places are. We can look at the specs of these guys. None of it really matters. Let's roll. Didn't like the girl stuff as a kid, but I also didn't like some of the boy stuff because it was stupid garbage for brainless boys. So much Mode 7? Nah, there's no Mode 7 in this game. Mode 7 was that sort of faux 3D effect that they used in something like Mario Kart. And for a lot of game logos. Snow bunnies. You guys ever play Mega Man 7? You can charge your gun in that, just like in this, but the sound it makes is so much more obnoxious. It's like this much higher pitched whine. It's so awful. Other than that, Mega Man 7's actually pretty okay. The final boss is total bullshit, though. Could never beat him. You've never played a Mega Man, actually. X is probably the best one to start with. If you want to go with the classics, hit up Mega Man 2 or 3. Ah. Wait, that. Come on. There we go. X has got this cool wall grab and wall kick thing you can do. Whoop. Or the classic Mighty Number 9. So, you've come. X, I gave you the ability to choose your... What, Mega Man? I gave you ability to choose your own path in life. And I hope the world would allow you to choose a peaceful one. But now it seems you are destined to fight Dr. Wowie. Because I thought the world might need a new champion. I have hidden capsules like this one. If you find and use them, you'll find Dr. Wowie. I'm making myself laugh at this. Increase your powers and stuff. Beyond anything the world has ever known. Step into this capsule and receive the acceleration system to boost your speed. Good luck, X. Anyway, now I can scroll up. Introduction to Mega Man on the NES was Mega Man 3. I think that may have been my first one as well. I saw it, I first saw Mega Man 3 in Nintendo Power. In fact, the very first Nintendo Power I ever got. And I was like, this game looks rad. I need to get this. And I did on my birthday. I got Mega Man 3 that year, and I also, my grandmother gave me Time Lord, which I also was never able to beat, because that game is hard as heck. Ha ha ha. I like how those guys laugh at you. Earliest memories of the games, Mega Man 3 and Legend of Zelda. I actually don't remember what my first game was. It may have been something on the Atari. Ride armor. We could take the high road, but I want to keep the armor because I like playing with the armor. Boom! All right, goodbye armor. First video game was some kind of educational PC game. Well, we all got to start somewhere, I guess. Was it Math Blaster? Math Blaster wasn't actually that bad. Or it could have been Oregon Trail. That's a good one. Oh. Ah. Yep, I'll just wait it right up here for you. It's fine, it's fine. Oh. Keep doing that, it's fine. It'll work great next time. I mean, Dysentery Simulator? Crash Team Racing was the first game for you. I've never played that one, but I know they did like a remake or something of it, didn't they? Oh, damn it. I'm just so used to clicking through that. It shows you what your new weapon looks like and what it looks like when you shoot it. Anyway, we got shotgun ice. Whoa! Oh, you can't see me do the thing. Storm Eagle. Okay, this song just activated another memory, slightly more recently. Anyone here familiar with SiIvaGunner? So, their thing is they do amusing parodies of video game songs. And the one they did for this is, they turned this into the Power Rangers theme. And the very beginning of the songs are exactly the same, but then it changes to the Power Rangers, and you know, if you're not expecting it, it'll throw you off. First games, old DOS NES games like Mario 1 and Zelda. Good places to start. Got a sub-tank. It's like an E-tank, but some assembly required. Did not get the dash. So, I'm one of those weirdos that actually has the dash on the A button, but I also double tap the movement to do it sometimes. Actually, I do double tap movement to do it most of the time. This capsule contains an enhancement for your helmet. which will allow you to break some ceilings with a headbutt. You will use it extensively throughout your adventure. I know a lot of people say that you should rebind the dash to, like, R or L. I had doing double tap doing double tap, I always feel like I'm not consistent enough timing with it. You guys saw me mess up with it a couple times. For some reason the character designs from Mega Man kind of make me think of Astro Boy, which makes sense since they were inspired by it. I don't know if that's true, but I could see the connection. Storm Eagle blowing up his own ride, but it's okay, he can fly, he doesn't need it. Alright, wants to come back down? Okay. Just keep shooting him. It's fine. He is offering me an egg in these trying times. Is he actually going to do the dive? No? They're still here, huh? Oh, okay. Don't skip it this time. You get Storm Tornado. Get equipped with purple. I love that weapon a lot. New password. Don't need it. And straight over to Flame Mammoth. One of the other cool things about this game is that the stages can change depending on what bosses you've beaten. So if you've come here right away, this place is going to be all fiery and hot and melty. But since we beat Chill Penguin, it's all frozen. So we can just run along the bottom here if we want. Google was saying it was, but it's hard to trust Google these days, and yeah. Especially if you're getting the AI summary. What was it? UDM 14, 13, something like that. Ah. Damn it. Nope. Ah! Well, at least I didn't break it. Okay, okay. Almost slipped and fell. If you botch that, you have to start the whole stage over to reset the blocks. This capsule contains a pot, which will increase the capabilities of your X-Buster. You can use it to fire all types of weapons. I mean, you don't need to show me, game, but thanks. You got the big purple pink beams. Grab the heart. Ack. Double ack. Ah, nope, nope. Ah, blew it. I didn't think that I got it. Heart! Heart! By all powers combined, I am redoing this platforming section because I blew it. Wait, no. There. I got him. It only cost me half my health, but I got him. Whoa. And then we just break this with our feet. Sub-tank. I used to know a trick for this part coming up where you could actually get up on top of this on the ceiling and just run up there. Sup, Derg. Squish. And we'll just go low. I hate those guys so much. Their stupid shield that just blocks every attack. They suck. Switching to purple. It's Kess! Where? I keep missing him every time. Rar and stuff, Croc. The laziest boss who just waits for the conveyor belt to take you to him. Do the thing. I guess we're going the other way. He's not going to do the thing. Ow, you jerk, you interrupted it. Wha. Easiest boss, well, one of them. Unfortunately, a lot of the bosses in this, once you have their weakness and you know their patterns, just pushovers. Spark Mandrill is up there. I think Spark Mandrill is going to be the easiest one because, I mean, he's the trope namer. Get equipped with Fire Wave. An actual flamethrower. Be careful whenever you're charging your gun and flipping through all your secondary weapons because if it lands on that one, you're not changing them anymore. And speaking of Spark Mandrill, he's up next. And since we beat Storm Eagle, there's parts of this ship. We broke the stage. And that means that a lot of the hazards that were here aren't anymore. Ah, didn't hit it. Got him. I used to nail every single one of those. Ah, missed it. And also, since the stage is broken, then that guy is also a lot easier, because if the power plant was still functioning, he'd be shooting lightning bolts down. I always liked all the stage interactions. want health. That's not health. Can we do it? Huh, easy. That jump actually gave me a lot of trouble way back in the day. Darn it. It's just a little too high. Just a little too leggy. And ice. He's got the gamer lights going. Now let's cool him down so he's not being overclocked so much. Spark Mandrill Syndrome, everyone! Easiest boss. Although, I guess if he tried Buster only, he might actually be a bit more of a challenge. You got Electric Spark. Yes, here. Sonic Gabe, thank you for the follow. Welcome into the lair. We're just doing a little bit of Mega Man X while Amazon gets their stuff together. Wait. This bat right here, he's like the bats from, I think, Mega Man 2. And he has a very, very high chance of dropping 1-ups when you kill him. Alright, all sub-tanks are full. Yeah. Okay, he's done. Grab the sub-tank. If you turn your back to one of the Mets, they will look up immediately. So then you just turn around, and then you turn back around and shoot them. Right? Up. Whoop, whoop. So this is a game that I did own back in the old SNES days. And I was super excited for it when it came out. By then, I was already a pretty big fan of Mega Man, so when I found out what they were doing with this, I actually, still to this day, have a gaming magazine in the dresser behind me that's talking about this and like showing off the different weapons and stuff. Used to own that game when you were 4. Oh god, I'm old. Eee, shinies! I'll catch it in a second. Oh, we're so fast. Eee, shinies! I'm holding the controller. You don't see a dresser? Well, that's because I'm floating in the void. There's a dresser back there somewhere. Since I don't wear clothes, then you don't see a whole lot of use from it. I keep my extra shades in there. Sprite limit. Whoa. Grab that. Tank full. Sparky beams. Favorite stage. It's a fun ride. Unless you jump off at the wrong time. Or you don't jump off and you get sent down the wrong way. Bzzzt. He's got a little bit of Spark Mandrill going. Gonna get the special? We'll get it. Whether or not I use it, I'll leave up to chat. You got the worst weapon in the game. And yet it still has some really important uses. You know what? I just remembered we need to go back here. We could have gone back here a while ago. There's something that we can get now that we couldn't before. Off we go! How many lives do we have now? 8. I think you cap out at 9. Just fire that. It's that one. So last time we came through here, I said we could take the low road or the high road, and I wanted to take the low road because we get to keep the armor. Take the high road instead. Burn that. Boom. Heart. Okay, we're done. Escape V. Now for my least favorite stage. Launch Octopus. One of your favorites, like water levels? For me, I dislike it mainly because of the fish mini bosses. Easy with Tornado? Yeah, I never really had much luck with Tornado. Try the charge attack on him. Oh, I thought he was dead. There. Yeah, tornado is just, it doesn't seem to be any more or less effective than just the regular shots. This one is a pain, though, because he's got the spikes around him. And yeah, he'll pull you in, or he'll change directions and push you away, and there we go, lightning. And if he's pushing you away, or he changes directions on you, then you probably won't react in time to not fall into the spikes below. Yeah, the eel mini-bosses. Oh, those guys, yes, yes. They are, they get murdered by the tornado. Warming up some yummy pizza before it's time for me to skitter. Pizza. What kind? There we go. Ryan stuff who can. Alright, I think that's 9 lives now. Yep. Butcher block. Very yummy. Never had butcher block. Okay, that was almost bad. Just what the place calls meat lovers. I mean, that's gonna be my jam. Gonna have what, sausage, pepperoni, hamburger. We got an ad break. Well, just before we get to Launch Octopus, might as well. Want mushroom? You can have a mushroom. Whoosh. We're gonna hop back over here while we wait out this ad. I've never liked mushroom on pizza. I've never really liked mushrooms in general. I think it's a texture thing. They just feel kind of weird and mushy. Hence, I guess, the name, mushroom. I can still hear the music from the game. Anyway, I can also scroll up because I probably missed a lot of messages while I was focusing on the game. Miss getting Nintendo Power in the mail. I do too. Although I canceled my subscription back whenever I had back when it started doing GameCube stuff. I didn't have a GameCube, so it was, you know, nothing meaningless to me. And now I actually do have a subscription to Game Informer. When they first came back, I was already kind of a fan of GI through the Replay and Super Replay. So they came back, and I was like, "Yep, I'm gonna subscribe." And I got in at, you know, super cheap rate because they were just getting started. I have not cracked open a single one of the issues they've mailed to me because I just read them online. But if you don't get the print version, then you don't get the special Game of the Year issue at the end. This special, was it 10th issue? But looking at Game Informer's coverage of Vampire Masquerade Bloodlines 2. We played the first one on stream. I love that game. It's great. 2 is going to be different. It's more, it was compared more to like something like Prey. So as long as, you know, I won't be going in with the expectations of it being a actual proper sequel to Bloodlines 1. It's going to be its own different thing, a little bit closer to Prey, which I also liked. Then I won't be as can't say disappointed. It's just, you know, whenever you get something that's a little different from what you're expecting, it could still be good. But if you were expecting, you know, one thing and you got this thing over here, you're like, well, this isn't this, so this is bad. trying to think of any other time where I've picked up a sequel or something that I thought was going to be something and it turned out to be something else. That was good, but I didn't appreciate it at the time until later. I can't really think of anything off the top of my head. Ad break done. Good. I can stop rambling. Whoosh. Launch Octopus is my least liked boss. The reason for that is because we got his weakness right here. And he's firing these little torpedoes, and I have to be careful to try and fire between them because the hitbox of this is massive. So his own projectiles protect him from his weakness. I am getting massacred. Stop dodging, sort of. He's parrying me. That's what it is. Oh, damn it, he got me. I should have used a sub-tank. It's like the first time that guy's killed me in years. We might end up having to buster only this guy to finish him off. Oh, and the charge shot for this, also no help against him. Nah. Okay, I think we got this. Just need one more. There, die. The existence of the sub-tank means that there should be a Dom tank. Well, I think that was introduced into later games. You know, and whenever they ran out of ideas, and they had to do something to keep the series from becoming too stale. So, like, what if there was a Healy tank, but it restored everything? We get homing torpedo. And onward to Boomer Kawanger. Okay, Boomer. Who hasn't made that joke? What's a Kawanger? I think it's some kind of a bug. Your friend got here early, so you have to inhale your second pizza slice. You know, they can wait. They should know how important pizza is. Alright, I'm just gonna... nope, damn it. That's what I was referring to earlier. If you're cycling through your weapons while charging, and you land on fire, you're just gonna be spitting fire until your weapon is fully charged. Or you just stop. Hate those guns, those ball guns. No need to be sneaky. We can be fast. Hey, a 1-up. Back up to full again. Charge. Okay, okay. There we go. Just gonna turn this on real quick. Bonk into the wall, and we're just gonna stay here. Nice. We are almost dead, so that's not good. But this is keeping us from being even more almost dead. Tight squeeze. Is that the cursor near the bottom left? Huh. That's weird, because that's not where it was on my screen. I guess my my actual Super Nintendo console that I am playing on has some things weird with it. I'm gonna blame the AWS outage. No health at all? Come on. Alright, let's see. What do we got? What do we got? Can I do this? Nailed it. First try. Careful, careful. Just position it just right. And get him with a little back wave. There you go. You can have that. I guess we'll go ahead and use this. I don't expect that we would need it, but I've been surprised once already. So this guy is a little jerk and he likes teleporting around, but it's okay because the homing missiles can find him. He can neither run nor hide. Exclamation point, fish! Hand up. Thank you. You get boomerang cutter. It's a boomerang. Yay. Alright, first we need to go back here, get this. And then we move on to the next stage. And, oh man, we are blazing through this. Maybe not speedrun type speed, but making pretty good time. You know, a speedrunner, they can probably smash through this in like 40 minutes or less. Maybe probably less. Wait, it's this way. There we go, all sub-tanks. Didn't mean to message while we were streaming. I didn't even notice. Discord has streamer mode where it shuts up whenever you have OBS running. The Rard Stuff Racker. Tonight's stream is just a little bit of a cluster anyways because Minecraft doesn't work. It's the AWS outage. I just noticed something. Can I... Yeah, just... Where is it? Where is it? There? Boop. I gotta return focus to the Super Nintendo. Installed a new OS and trying to work everything out. There's a strong possibility that I'm going to be going to Bazite. I still want to do a little bit more research about the difference between it and Kashi. But I'm probably going to end up on Bazite just because it's specifically designed for gamers. And that's what I do with most of my PC gaming. Alright. Rip thumbs. No, not that one, not that one. That one. I thought he was going to try to pull himself in. Like that. Ah. Give me just a second. I gotta find... There we go. I'm not sure this actually does any more damage. Much like the deal with the fish. Yeah, that was too low. He's not even smoking yet. Sad thing is, I think I know what weapon he's weakest to. And it's one I don't want to use on him. Pull yourself in? No. Oops. 1 damage. I think bumping into him hurts more than that. Booyah! Whoa! This capsule contains a new type of body armor. Probably not so new anymore now that this is like 200 years old. No, 30 years old. It will reduce the damage to your systems by 50%. Just replied to yesterday's topic, nothing crazy. Okay. I'll take a look after stream. And now X is not quite complete. Smash! Hooah! And because we beat Launch Octopus, there's water in here. And now we have full health. We have all the sub-tanks. We've got all the armor bits. We just need this one last weapon. You guys could also drop a little bit of health if you want. You know, just if you want. If it's not too much of a hassle. Okay, a little bit of health. Just a little. I used to play this one section of the stage just to mess with the right armor, and I'd just go back and forth with it. Madam Franklin with the raid. A cosmic raid. Rar Stuff Raiders, I am Cassedrian, and we are doing some good old-fashioned classic Mega Man X. Because our original plan was thwarted with the AWS outage. I have to scroll back up to see what you were playing. A Minty? What is that? Tell me, what is a Minty? Because I have never heard of it before. And how was it? Alright, so Spark Mandrill may have been the trope namer, but Sting Chameleon, he's got his own vibe with it. Oh. If you time it right and don't mess it up like that. There. Minty is an indie game that takes place inside a pyramid. It's really, really scary. Oh, I probably wouldn't like it. I don't do scary games. Like, even for October Spooky Month, I've just been playing System Shock. It's got a cool atmosphere, you know, the spooky-ish atmosphere. Kind of menacing. But, I skipped it again. Damn it, we got Chameleon Sting. It fires shots in 3 ways. Tried to play it, had to stop because it was too much. I can feel that. Finally, we found Sigma's fortress. Let's go in and put an end to his war against the humans. Just fine. Self-care is important, and if you need to do some self-care after streaming, then go ahead and take off, and thanks for dropping in. Self-care, not scare. I know there are some people that like being scared. I'm not among them. Sub-tank full? Is that all of them? Nope. Nope. We're just gonna go. Grab that and... darn it. Don't mind getting a spook, but sometimes it can be a little much. So, game that I've been playing a lot lately is Dungeons of Eternity, and it's a VR dungeon crawler. And it has the most terrifying mimic chests of any game I have ever played, and it's mainly because they only respond. You have to unlock a chest, you need to have a key. And so you get the key over to the lock, you put it in the lock, you turn it, you actually have to physically like put it in there and turn it with your hands. And mimics lie in wait. They look like a normal treasure chest until you get a key close to the lock. And then they spring out and rawr. And they scare the hell out of me every single time, even when I know it's there. I have a friend who despises mimics with every fiber of his being. And I kind of want to record a video of one of them from that game and send it to him. Uh-oh, that didn't work. There you go. I did not get the dash. Look how fast we're going. We're leaving a trail of fire behind us. Sure, every kid has done that. And shields up. Perfect. And we just kind of hang back here and enjoy the ride. Slow down. I kind of miss the days where if a game was struggling to keep up, it would just slow down instead of give you a real choppy frame rate. Oh, well, I guess I'm just going to use all that energy. There you go. Fire. Sub-tank full. I don't know if you actually need to grab that energy, if you just, or if you only need to see it. I've heard you only need to see it there for it to count. But, force of habit for me. I always grab it. Charge first. Then switch to fire. Bonk. Never even made it to the wall that time. And this ought to be it. Oh, it's not. Okay, we got everything. Bars are right. Yeah, I think that's right. Okay. I don't think I'm missing anything. I'd like to get a little bit of weapon energy back, please. Does not seem to be happening. No, didn't need it. Open up, Dr. Light! I'm here! Oh, I didn't recognize you in the funny colors, Mega Man. What, Mega Man? I give you a special present. Now, into the capsule, please. That's X's canonical voice, by the way. Good night, Sticks. So we now have the Hadouken, and you actually do perform it by keying in a Hadouken. It will one-shot pretty much anything in the game. Even bosses. So, question for chat. Should I use it, or should we keep going, you know, somewhat fair? What am I fighting for? Let's split up. I'll go in first, and you can slip in while I keep the main defense force busy. Kaboom! I vote for fair-ish, but I'll enjoy it either way. Okay. In other words, only use it if it's really funny. Of course, you also need to be at full health to use it, so that can go away pretty quick. Yep. Get. So, earlier I said the shield has its uses. This is one of the places where it has uses. Because it just kills those guys and you don't have to worry about them. Also, if you just climb this wall, you don't have to worry about the platforming. Unless you're bad at climbing walls. Whack. Okay, give me a little bit of gas. Stay back, X. I'll take him on. Fast as fuck, boy! Hark! The sounds of combat! Never knew you could climb that. Always use the charge chameleon through that part. There's other climbs where we'll be using the chameleon charge beam, charge invincibility, whatever. X, do what I tell you, or he's history. I forgot what voice I gave him. I guess they're all Batman. Don't listen to him, X. Go ahead and blast him. Dream on, Zero. X knows he can't defeat me. My armored carrier is more than a match for his ancient weapons. Oh, damn it. Okay, fine. Okay, fine. So you still can't actually beat this guy. And unfortunately, we're taking half damage, so... It took Zero a while to come back, to think of this comeback, but... Maybe. But I'm not through yet. What a worthless gesture. I can't be defeated so easily. So, X, it's just you and me now. What the... Where did that energy come from? No, really, where? It's never explained. It really doesn't matter how much energy you absorb, X. Twitter. I should have been calling him Twitter this entire time. You are still far too weak. Prepare to be terminated. Could. But I think he's weak to lightning, so we'll use lightning. I haven't actually fought this guy legit in a very long time. Catch. It's a lot easier when you don't just Hadouken and blow him up in a single shot. X, I've taken too much damage. My light is blinking. That means it's bad. Auto repair systems can't handle it. My legs are also missing. My power is fading fast. Your power is greater than I thought. Can I have some? Maybe you can destroy Sigma. And he's gone. Never to be seen again. Okay, good. Use his voice from the cutscenes. You would use his voice from the cutscenes in the future games? Oh, yeah. Dino Full Scaly, welcome to the lair. Thank you for the follow. I am fighting these turrets forever. X! I still call it Twitter. Okay, this is going great. So the charge beam for the Sting Chameleon weapon is just straight up invincibility. Can we just like hang out here for a hot minute? I do too. X is not a good name. It's only a good name for a video game character. You know, I had friends in school that thought that Mega Man X was Mega Man 10. But, you know, since I was a huge nerd, I already knew that there were only 6 games in the series at that time. Or did 7 come first? Either way, there definitely wasn't 8 or 9, and definitely not 10. I shouldn't be killing him over there. Alright, he does not want to drop any health, so we're just gonna go. Okay. Torpedo. Played the PSP remake. I played that on an emulator. It's not bad. They made some changes that I wasn't expecting to it. But I thought it was pretty neat for like a different experience. One thing that took me by surprise was that they actually moved some of the upgrades. So some things that I was used to were not where I was expecting. Had to do that platforming part. Which platforming part? Emulator? Oh, yeah, I mean, my actual PSP that I was playing it on, that I own. I do have a PSP. It doesn't have a battery anymore. Because the battery was turning into a spicy pillow and it needed to be gone. This is not good. Okay, great. Excellent. I'll take it, and we're gone. This is an emulator, right? Yeah, this is BizHawk. And by BizHawk, I mean an actual Super Nintendo. And by actual Super Nintendo, I mean BizHawk. Iron stuff, Darthwing! Earliest Sigma stages with those platforms, and if you fall, you're losing a life. I'm gonna guess it's the part where you're climbing up, and the part that I kind of cheesed, and I just climbed up the wall itself, or the little rocky slope platform thing. Iron stuff, Flaming Ice Dragon! Not even Chameleon Sting will protect you from falling. Yep. You're flying to heaven! Alright. Spiders! And we are trying to not use the Hadoken unless it's funny. Ah! Had PSP that was... Oh, hang on. It's got little baby spiders. Debating turning into an on-the-go emulator. I remember back when I first got that PSP, I was trying to find other uses for it, and I specifically asked you about like certain movies and if they're coming out on UMD. It's like such an abandoned format. Ow. The only movie I have on UMD is Advent Children. And it's probably not the best way to watch it. Good enough. When that spider boss starts speeding up, it's real hard for me to, like, get ahead and where I need to be. There's some people that homebrew their PSP to be akin to a PS1 emulator. Hey, I mean, that works. It's got... No, actually, it's missing the extra L and R buttons, so it wouldn't be a very good emulator for that. Nope, we're good. I was trying to think if we needed to stop and refill our sub-tanks, but no, we haven't touched them. Charge up. You have Snatch? What's Snatch? Yes, fellow Durg. There are many Durgs here. Whoosh! I always like that effect. Whoosh! Whoosh! Ah. I should have gotten on the wall. Oh, don't do that. It's all the way over there. Nah, I landed right on it. That was faster to defeat Chilled Penguin with lemons. It might be, but I always like the fire effect. Ah. Never use fire against them. Cool stuff. Yeah, where it actually like has that other unique sprite where he's burning. It's very Street Fighter-ish. And yay, we got the mech again. How long is this game to finish? We've only got a couple more stages. Like I said, I could smash this out in a single stream, no problem. Anyway, we're just gonna not bother with this part. Ah, unless I mess up. And then we end up having to bother with this part. Yeah, it's fine. And when you play this as a kid, how long did it take you? Depends. Before I got good at it and figured out like boss patterns and stuff, it probably took me a few hours. What am I doing? Here. His weakness is the chameleon sting. Blip. Don't want to get hot while you're getting bothered. Once played Mega Man 1 at a convention. Yeah, Mega Man 1 is... I'm going to say it's not a good game. It's cool for what it is, and the time period it came out was... It was definitely unique from anything else. But it's definitely not aged as well as the rest of the series. These bats! This isn't Ninja Gaiden. Bats shouldn't be this annoying. Really enjoyed the anime series, Mega Man NT Warrior. I haven't seen that. Hey, you guys remember that one time they made like the CGI Mega Man anime? Wait, no. What boss was this? It's this one. No. It's this one. And he was like, he had like a little tiny Mega Man robot in his head. And it only lasted like less than a season. Or at least maybe I only watched like the first episode of it and said, yeah, I gotta pass on that. Don't actually want to break the nose just yet. Because if you break the nose, then the walls close in, and you have to deal with the eyes while the walls are closed in, and there's spikes down below. Difficult in 2 is actually the original Japanese game difficulty. Yes, it is. They made the normal version for dumb Americans. One of my friends used to stream. He used to Ratson, and he used to speedrun Mega Man 2. You can find his times on the Mega Man speedrun boards. And he ran every single category. Bzzzt. Oh, you jerk! He blocked it! Here. Ah, that's gonna hit. Do you know about the Wily Wars, which has Mega Man 2, and got rid of the game overs, making you lose all E-tanks? Well, that's a nice change. Whoops. Okay. I just hate losing E-tanks. Yeah. It sucks because in, like, Mega Man 2, like you said, was very hard. And you needed those, and if you game over because you're like, oh, I might need to save it for later, well, use it or lose it. Stop doing that. Just keep hanging from the ceiling. I'll get the rhythm down. Just like that. Played the Mega Man Legacy Collection 1 and 2. Yeah, I actually have those, yes. And I also have the X Legacy Collection. I think I got it from like a big Humble Bundle. And it's just like all of them, all the Mega Man games, except for Legends, which I love Legends. I'm a little sad that it will never be completed. You know what? We've already beaten this. We've seen this guy. We've seen the Spark Mandrill thing. Oh, alright. There you go. There. Of the games, which is your favorite? Looking at it, X1. Followed by Legends. Followed by, I think, either Mega Man 2 or 3. Mark Spandrill. I kind of want those. No! Vor! Alright, there's gonna be, obviously, Launch Octopus, because they brought us underwater. Remember, never get on the boat. On the boat. Ah. I don't think I've ever hit him with the Hadouken. You know, it'd be funny. There we go. The Black Knight always triumphs! Thank you for landing on that for me. Ah! I hate this guy so much. Die! If you were a Mega Man X boss from any game, which would you be? Oh, okay. There's a very obvious answer. And I'm trying to remember who it was. Flame Dragoon. Because Dragon. I think it was Flame Dragoon. I think that was his name. He's from one of the PlayStation ones. Used to hate that cat boss in Mega Man 3. Neon Tiger, yes. I think he was like the first one I'd ever fought too. And he rocked me. It's also when I realized that the Mega Man 2 and 3, or X2 and 3, were way, way harder than 1. But one of the things that I didn't like about them were the X Hunter and whatever those guys from the second one were called. There was, you know, Bit, Bite, Surges, Agile, you know, all of them. I didn't like them because it basically meant that if you didn't play this game in, like, specific stages and actually do these very difficult bosses when you had the chance, you would miss out on the best ending. Hard stuff, Dracana. And I was really bad at those fights. And we need to switch to this one. Whoop, there you go. He's another one of those bosses that speeds up as he gets lower on health and starts being more of a problem. When he crashes into the walls, it knocks you off. No! Ooh. One good point. Woo! Mega Man was bored. Okay, let's see. We're good on everything. We are missing 2 lives, but hopefully that won't be a problem. I think first is weak to ice. We are intentionally not using the Hadouken, except against Spark Mandrill because he's kind of a chump anyways. Welcome! I see you managed to get here by yourself. Very impressive. I could destroy you, but I would not rob my pet of that pleasure. He knows how to deal with betrayers. Why is he not chewing on your leg? Should you live, I will be waiting for you. Don't disappoint me, Twitter. I'm already screwing up the pattern. So the first thing he does in the fight is he jumps over your head. You know, fighting this guy and not using the Hadouken makes it a little more challenging. Just a little. He doesn't get the big explodey, he just kind of falls back and... Excellent job, Twitter! I see why Zero counted on you. You are almost as good a hunter as I was. But the time of your destruction has arrived. You shall regret ever having defied me. Cape, lightsaber. I'm calling him Twitter. It's something that we started, that someone came up with earlier, and I was like, yeah, I'm doing that. Okay, we're doing it. Because I think he would actually kill me if he hits me again. That works. Hang on. Nope. Darn it. Oh, that did work. Alright, this party's over. Oh, maybe not. There. Oh! I never even got to swing my lightsaber. Deleted your Twitter account like a year ago. I registered a Twitter account and have never used it for anything at all. Where is it? There you are. And as is tradition in these games, whenever you get to the final boss, his weakness is whatever the worst weapon is. Be it bubble lead, be it top spin, be it ow my health, be it that stupid spring. Whatever the worst weapon is, that's what you gotta use. Ooh, that's not good. Almost. Okay, we're doing it again. We're doing it again. I mean, we've got this fight. I just need to... Oh, the X-Buster does work. It's just... Rolling Shield is more damaging. And for the X-Buster, you'd actually have to, like, charge it up to do anything good with it. If I was better at timing it, I could actually get there when the claw is off to the side. Oh man, I hope I don't die here. That would suck so much. Alright, we good. Shield! No, it's not possible! I'm a copy! I can't be destroyed by the original! Why, Twitter? Why have you done this to us? Asked most of the world. Without the humans, my Reploid brothers could have ushered in a new age. The sub-tanks don't even full heal. Nope. When you've got maximum health, they will get you most of the way there. And now the ending to every Mega Man X game ever. The war has ended, and now peace has been restored. But those who sacrificed themselves for the victory will never return. Buster only runs Mega Man 2. The final boss is an exception. Yes, because he can only be damaged by bubble lead. Exhausted, X gazes at the destruction he helped cause and wonders why he chose to fight. Well, it's because AWS is down. Was there another way? Probably. I mean, I could have played something else. Standing on the cliff, the answers seem to escape him. He only knows that he'll fight the Mavericks again in the sequel before he finds his answer. How long will he keep on fighting? You ever play Earthbound? I did. How long will his pain last? Maybe only the X-Buster on his hand knows for sure. Dot, 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 dot. Earthbound's a cool game, though. Very, classic turn-based JRPG, very few frills attached, but the presentation is perfect. Like, most times, most games at that point were trying to figure out ways to spice up the JRPG, especially like the combat system. Very edgy dots. It's well loved, and that's why it's expensive. Yep! The cast! Oh, I'm so glad that all these people are getting jobs in today's market. You guys remember Tombot and all of his later appearances? I was happy that they included Earthbound on the SNES Classic lineup, because it meant that I didn't need to play it on an emulator. I mean, my own hardware... Yeah, that joke's over. guys make Mega Man and X run back home? We only pay for the teleporter whenever the world's in danger. Any other time, you're walking. Ever heard of a game called Bob? You were playing like a robot in that one, weren't you? It was a Super Nintendo game? I think I've heard of it, but I never played it. And all the friends that we blew up along the way. Vile. He's got that Sigma grind set on. One game you never got to play was Sonic CD. If I recall, yep, I actually have the Windows version of that up there. One of my coworkers back at Lockheed gave it to me as a joke. And us as Mega Man X. I think it's... Let's see. Yep, Sonic CD on CD. I doubt this would even work on a modern system. I think I may also have it on Steam. Ad break now. Don't do that now. A CD of Sonic CD. How appropriate. What if it was on cartridge? It'd be false advertising. Or what if it was a CD of Sonic cartridge? That actually sounds like something I would have done. Special thanks to all Capcom staff. And you. Thanks for playing! And that is Mega Man X. There is nothing else past this point. It just stays on the screen forever until you turn the game off. Honestly, I could go a little faster. Just waiting. Spooky music. You have won a temporary victory, Twitter. What you destroyed was only a temporary body. My spirit remains intact. Apparently I have one of those as a robot. In time, I will find other bodies strong enough to do my bidding, and I will return. I shall see you soon, Twitter. Very soon. Sonic Boom was a great song in Sonic CD. I haven't played Sonic CD, so I don't know any of the music from it, but the Sonic games have always had good music. Anyway, that's actually the end of the game. There's nothing past that. It's just Sigma showing up on TV, saying, I have kidnapped April. Hand moving back and forth. Come get her, turtles. Anyway, we still got... Dang. We still got time. What else can we do? I mean, I've got the emulator already open. It's already loaded onto OBS. Let's do another one.